Hello, this is Sierra and welcome to another video. Today we are reading Chapter 5 of Hermitcraft, Subconscious Secrets. This is a Minecraft-inspired fanfiction where I put Minecraft YouTubers that I enjoy watching or know about into a Minecraft universe and see what happens. And in this case, we are focusing on Hermitcraft. Chapter 5 for diving into Impulse's perspective. And yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? Captions are available if you want to follow along. You do not have to, but they are there. Let's go. Time was not the first thing on Impulse's mind as he examined the wall of copper bulbs. Each bulb was connected to a different security system, connected to his friends, his fellow hermits. He wasn't sure how long he'd been down here, but he had to make sure everything was working before he went to bed. But what if something happened while he slept? Impulse shook the question out of his mind. He was trying to spend some time in the dream world, so Skid wouldn't get suspicious that he was worrying about everything again. He was grateful for the Protector's help and willingness to try the new system, but something still didn't sit right with him. And he didn't want Skids to catch wind of that, or any of his friends. He still got enough sleep, but the minute he woke up to the minute he'd go to bed, he was checking and rechecking everything. It had to be perfect. Flawless, even. Maybe I should take it from here. Julius yawned from a nearby chair. He'd been snoozing for the last hour or so, while Impulse worked. It won't take much longer, Impulse insisted. You made your calls? Yup, everything is good to go. It's our job to worry about this. You know that. It's not that. Impulse shook his head. You've been on top of everything you possibly could the minute we arrived here, Julius teased. I haven't, Impulse replied. Cameras are working? They have since the last time you checked. How would you know you were sleeping? Impulse raised an eyebrow. I'd know if there was herbal. Trust me, Julius smirked. Especially with you around. Impulse groaned. Don't you have anything better to do? I check the cameras until the next guy's turn. Julius shrugged. You've been keeping us busy, that's for sure. Sorry, Impulse said quietly, fidgeting with the control panel. I leaned against the wall of copper bulbs. Need a break. I did have a break. More than just a few hours at the lake, Julius retorted. How about this? You let us handle this tonight, and you get the day off to hang out with your friends. But I'm serious, Julius said firmly, sitting up straight. Don't make me call Skids and get him to drag you out of here. You wouldn't. Impulse couldn't help himself. A smirk formed on his lips. You know I would, Julius said calmly. Your job is to enjoy yourself. Be with your friends. Enjoy life. Don't stress about where the next attack may be. I know, it's just... Impulse sighed. It's been over a year now and nothing's changed. In fact, it's only gotten worse. We're doing everything we can, Julius replied. I checked in yesterday. Excuse me. Let me restate it. I checked out a lead yesterday from Stampy. You did? Impulse looked up. Julius nodded. It didn't lead anywhere, but he wanted me to scout it out. A lot of people were coming in and out. He was suspicious. Impulse nodded. You're still safe? As far as I know, yes. Julius said gently. As far as you know, Impulse repeated, glancing back at the copper bulbs. One of them flashed on and off, suddenly. He frowned, checking the control panel. No, everything seems fine. I know that's not reassuring, but I don't want to lie to you. Julius' gray eyes watched the hermit sadly. You're like the dad I never got to have. Impulse nodded. It's not like I can punish you. Julius laughed. There's no hard feelings here. I know what this kind of stress will do to a person. I've seen it. Impulse met the boys at gaze. You got this. Do you? Julius mused. Crossing his arms. Of course, Impulse stated, noticing another cobalt bulb flicker. On and off. It was quick. Almost too quick. Was the wire bug-powered in some way? No. There it was again. This time a different one. Malfunction? Impulse squinted at the signs in front of him. Each light. Stomach dropped. Maybe it was just a glitch. Please get some sleep, Impulse, Julius insisted. You'll have more daylight to kill if you do. I can't sleep, Impulse groaned, shaking his head. I can fix that real quick, Julius taunted. Impulse looked over at him slowly, assessing the young man. The boy really threatening to knock him out. Again, he was a trained assassin. He knew how to cause serious damage. A loud beat brought the hermit back to the wall. He spotted the four lights flickering. Spotted four lights blinking sporadically. Now, something's wrong. He reached for his communicator. She's done that for the past couple of days. Just a weird glitch, Julius shrugged. No, something feels wrong. Impulse swallowed, pulling out his communicator. There's some interference. Could be a mob triggering sensor, Julius pointed out. We haven't figured out how to stop that from happening. A calibrated sensor? Impulse asked doubtfully. I programmed them to go off at the sound of a redstone dig. Julius frowned, rising to his feet. I could go check them out if you want. Let me try calling first, Impulse said quickly. Julius nodded, sitting back down. If the communicators didn't work, he could check mentally through the link. But he had to make sure that this wasn't a different kind of problem first. He had to rule out a null. Impulse sent out a signal. Nothing. No error message or block. Just nothing. The communicator buzzed in his hand as he tried again. B-dubs, scar, gem. Nothing. But static. He tried false nicks. Again, there was only static. Though he could have sworn he heard a voice on the other side. And, hello? Is there someone there? A garbled voice asked. Is that you, False? I'm getting some interference. I'm just making sure everything's okay. I don't think I can hear you. The voice. Yes, Impulse was sure it was False. Replied. I don't see anything suspicious out there, I know. Good. Let's make sure it stays that way. What? Never mind. Just stay safe. The static cut off as the room fell into silence. You are not going over there, Julius said firmly. Impulse looked up at him. Going to stop me? It's midnight, Impulse, Julius insisted. You should be asleep, not running around in the middle of the night checking on every little glitch or malfunction. This doesn't feel right, Impulse insisted. 1 or 2 going off, maybe, sure, glitch, but 4? And I can't reach 3 of my friends? Let us handle it, Julius insisted, crossing the room to stand in front of the door, the only exit. Please. It could already be too late, Impulse whispered. The alarm hasn't gone off, Julius said gently. Yet? It won't. Not tonight. How do you know? Impulse asked, looking the boy up and down. Sure, Julius could be quite nimble, strong, but Impulse knew he could probably take him. Slow him down a little. There has been no clear sign that anyone but us has been here, Julius said. Calmly, his attention not leaving the hermit. Rose has done everything she can to make sure. You even helped with that. I did. Bill swallowed. I wanted to make sure we could still communicate without someone finding where we were. And it works. It saved countless lives, Julius said softly. No one can retrace those coordinates without the secret code. And no one knows that code but you. Impulse nodded, reluctantly. Yet he was unable to shake the rising unease that pressed against him, telling him to take the chance, to check, just to be safe. Could have found it while reading my mind. You're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for, Julius smiled. Don't sell yourself short. But what if something is wrong? Impulse persisted. Let us handle it, Julia said smoothly. That's our job. Blake would agree with me. Impulse nodded reluctantly, looking over at the wall again. At the precise moment, 4 lights turned on, and this time stayed on. Impulse gulped as a sudden wave of dread washed over him before it was snuffed out like a candle. Something was very wrong. There was no denying it now. Alas, that is going to be the end of this chapter. And, well, this video too, but yeah. That's going to be it. And we'll be diving into the next week with Green and the attacks, plural. Green, Gem, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, whenever that might be. Goodbye.